Hello, my name is Jennifer Gomez. I recently acquired my certification in microlearning instructional design. Through this learning experience, I was able to expand my knowledge in instructional design as well as having the opportunity to use my creativity in creating professional development coursework. In the next minutes, I will be talking about my learning experience, lessons I have learned, as well as the vision and mission of microlearning instructional design. Now, my learning experience through this certificate program of microlearning instructional design was interactive. There were several checkpoints where I could take my learning and reflect on my responses. Also, I was able to interact with other learners' response, which allowed me to gain different perspectives of the content. The readings were clear and concise, where I was able to incorporate new knowledge into my working memory. Ultimately, at the end of the coursework, I was prepared to create my own professional development presentation using the acquired knowledge. Furthermore, the lessons that I learned are the following. The first one was instructional design theories, where I delved into transformative learning and the neuroscience of learning. The science behind learning helped me understand the tips and tricks to make content presentation engaging to adults and children. Then the ADDIE model was presented. I recently took a master's class in instructional design where the ADDIE model was explained in detail. Thus, it was a review of information, but at the end of the lessons, I was able to apply the ADDIE model when I was creating my instructional design program. Ultimately, the last lesson I learned was the mobile first design. The mobile first design targets adult learners, where it consists of participatory, personalized, and group based components to utilize in your instructional design. Lastly, the vision I have after completing the certification in microlearning instructional design is that I can implement the knowledge and skills I've acquired to create successful presentations for both adults and children learners. In the near future, my desire is to implement new professional development sessions where the teachers are engaged in the content presented. In recent professional development that I have attended, the information front-loads the working memory and it is not applicable in the classroom. Also, instructional designers do not implement the ADDIE model in their content presentation, thus making the learning non-existent. If microlearning instructional design components such as spaced repetition, instant feedback, chunking information, group based, and many more, then educators can have a transformative learning experience where they gain something to take to the classroom. Educators know that students' attention span is less than of adults. Thus, microlearning instructional design and academic content creation can seem pretty straightforward, but this could be a helpful learning experience for new educators in the field. In conclusion, microlearning instructional design is the key component in developing efficient learning content for all types of learners, old and young. Once facilitators and instructional content creators grasp the key foundation of microlearning, then learners will be able to learn efficiently. Their learning will not stay in the classroom, but will be transported through all areas of their daily living. Thank you.